Let's get back to work. Let's try to help people behave, think, and behave and speak more intelligently because we need it quickly. Yeah, if just one celebrity that would step up and then draw attention to the media, to myself, would radically change the world and stop genocide operations real quick. But we'll see if that happens. We've been waiting 15 years for that to happen. My big thing was there was a lot of things that were difficult, and that's why we followed the timetables of the Book of Daniel, and we're waiting for the people that put Barack Obama in office and himself really let us down. By the time we got to them putting Donald Trump in the presidency and having Matt Groening of The Simpsons, be like Elijah and Jeremiah, so that was pretty bad. It's very bad because Elijah and Jeremiah, is them as being prophets, for saying, when are we going to live the faith of the Lord? When are we going to live the Lord's Prayer worldwide? When are we going to stop competing over money and mass murdering each other through egotistical expression? And having people put on YouTube that that Matt Groening and The Simpsons predicted Donald Trump becoming president, and then trying to compare them to someone like Elijah, Jeremiah, or John. That's wrong. Elijah, Jeremiah, John. When are we going to live the Lord's Prayer worldwide? When are people going to accept God as infinite glory and have faithful love and do it through humble, and do the faithful, engage in faithful love through humble wisdom? So that's radically different than saying Nostradamus, who got Hitler right and says all the things, and then offers no solutions to stop all the murder and the insanity and the egotistical attention seeking. And then everybody, oh, Nostradamus. Nostradamus is like watching The Simpsons, watching C-SPAN, watching the Bloomberg Network, watching the NASA channel, watching the Trinity Network and all that shit. Okay. A bunch of assholes that, Jesus just doesn't have enough money yet to come down from the sky and give us the Lord's Prayer and kill all the people we don't like, that we don't want in our heavens and our brains. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so comparing any of those assholes on TV and those asshole academics in institutions of higher learning where they still engage in genocidal philanthropy to someone like myself or Jeremiah or Elijah or Hood, is wrong. It is wrong to put a murdering bastard into the same topic of conversation in the same fellowship as someone like myself and Haile Selassie, Judah Krishnamurti, right? And Judah Krishnamurti was the real deal, and Haile Selassie is the real deal, but we didn't get to experience it firsthand because of all the government manipulation, because of the tribalism and the bullshit. But with Krishnamurti, they were really curious about, is this guy for real? This is what the Krishna and the Buddha was like. And then we got him, and it's like, wow. And then you understand why, my sweet Lord, give me love, give me life. How they took it and messed it up and turned it into gibberish, and how Judah would come through and eliminate the gibberish and restore the sanity. Okay. Restore the humility, restore the understanding of our eternal existence, restore the understanding of people that have faith in an infinite essence that's the source of the symbiotic relationships and the natural laws to sustain loving, faithful, eternal, beautiful, mutual, respectful, and empathetic relationships. He was the real deal. Selassie was too, but we're not given that. Okay. The way the Indians would refer to Judah is like, you're the British's pet monkey, that says whatever needs to be said to entertain them, to make them feel like they're good people, even though they're just like us, but we're more pragmatic about it. They just try to hide behind their pet monkey and say, hey, pet monkey, tell them about what's going to happen in the future when everybody lives nice, and it's never going to happen. Okay, that's the way that elite Indians and all their academics treated Krishnamurti. Okay, when they brought him there to Rishi Valley and all that stuff, it wasn't to say, oh, look, this is one of our own, and he's the British's pet monkey. Okay, that says all the right things. Okay. That's why he had those assholes that followed when he got older. What have you done about poverty? You've been living an opulent lifestyle for opulent people. You married a rich white lady. Okay? You're just as bad as the people that you criticize and talk about all the time. And that guy was probably played or was a relative of the rich Indian people at Ritchie Valley School. Why don't you have empathy and respect? If I do that and I don't treat them like that, they won't want to be servants anymore. Aha! Then they won't need servants. You won't need servants. Okay. You'll have houses that are built for people that are families and not for people that are treated like they're, it's ridiculous for people to have, 5 people in the family and have a 70 bedroom, 17 bathroom house. Okay, it just doesn't make any sense. Well, you don't need to entertain people that much. Wouldn't it be better to build houses to where they can live in their house and you can live in yours? And they don't have to come and stay in your house and say, boy, I wish I was, a Screenwriters Guild motherfucker with the NFLs and the Boogalaga jails and the Boogalaga, the part of the Olympic Committee. All right? Do you understand, assholes? Okay. Me and Judah Krishnamurti are like, me and Judah Krishnamurti and Haile Selassie, like we are 3 guys, all come in with the same faith, but present it with a different perspective to help people better understand it from the oppressed group. Okay. That's why Judah got so excited and Haile got so excited. Okay, it's a white guy from it's a hillbilly redneck. It's a high power mama raised. Yes, this is so cool. It's one of the poor, downtrodden white folks, from the trailer parks, and they learn reading, writing, Route 23. It's one of theirs, okay, that steps up and calls all his people on their hypocrisy and restores the kingdom of heaven through the faith of Father Abraham, right, and in the faith of Adam and Eve, right. So that is so fucking cool. He's going to reunite us all and destroy all our tribalism and our warfare and our bullshit. The devil, some of them have brown eyes, right? So, you know what I'm saying? I don't have blue eyes. No, mine are kind of like greenish. Yeah, they're greenish brown. And so, no, I ain't never had blue eyes in my life. Maybe I did once, baby. I don't know. I can't tell you. We were poor. I always tell jokes because I was an ugly baby. They had a picture of me when I was a baby, and there's a cat sitting on my face. I just made that up. There was a cat near me, but it wasn't on my face. It was just to be funny. The toddler pictures we had, we got a little bit more money. We got pictures when we had all the pictures of Patrice, and they took pictures of me before Patrice showed up. There, this one, my sister has it. I was in green pants and a green denim jacket and my little cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, and I got my hands in my pockets. It's absolutely adorable. It's one of the cutest toddler pictures you ever saw. And I think it's at the sidewalk at the house where we moved to. So it was before, right after I explained to Spencer J. Kimball about it's wrong to use Jesus as a pagan ritual sacrifice for you for being an asshole. He was cute. Oh, I was a cute kid. It's adorable. No, we got lots of little pictures, the one on my Xbox. It's after Patrice was born, and Mom's got me on her hip, and I'm all that stuff, and they take a picture of me, and Mom's looking at the camera, and I'm like probably looking at the dog. I'm like, look at Vip, right? Like little boys, I told you, Mom, how Mom kept me out of the treehouse and trying to be Johnny Weissmiller and Rayford Johnson and Mike Henry and stuff was she'd get a lot of records out and know the records and just play some records, and I'd sit in the chair and I'd bounce to records for hours. Okay. I'm falling in love again. I thought that I wouldn't get caught again. And what's the other one? Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. I thought that man's voice was one of the best I ever heard. Oh my gosh, Mom, his voice is so good, right? His voice is amazing. I love Jim Morrison's voice. I thought he had one of the most, just, wow, it was exquisite, right? Welcome to my world, won't you come on in? I can only try to mimic it. I can't sound as good as he does. He has a really good voice. Right? And what the hell? What's the little girl doing? Why'd she run out in the horses? There's this Broken Trail movie on, and it's with Robert Duvall, and oh, my poor baby, I guess she got killed. It really didn't happen. This is a movie. Well, you guys watch these movies. The little girl who got killed with the tick fever and thing, she didn't really die. And this little girl who just got run over by the horses, she didn't really die. Okay. This is a movie to sell cars and insurance and drugs and have you vote for president and elect people for the Supreme Court to abort or not to abort, to smoke marijuana or not smoke marijuana, to get really good prices on prescription drugs to keep you comfortably numb through the entertainment and the insanity of denying the Lord's Prayer another day. Do you understand? Okay. So I love you guys very much. Let's load this one up. See how long. Same time. Everything's on these certain patterns. It must have something to do with their algorithms. I can't tell you why. David Rockefeller was so fucked up, and his relatives are, and I can't tell you why people aren't stepping forward and saying, yeah, this is it. Let's just let's forgive, and let's forgive debt and trespass and love one another. Eternal fulfill peace. Let's not try to. Justice will take care of itself when we're living right, we're doing right things, and we're passing that righteousness on to children. So you don't have to go around hunting down Hitler and the stormtroopers and the Gestapo. You just have to live the Lord's Prayer and then never let Hitler and the stormtroopers of philanthropy ever rear their ugly heads again. It's not hard. Okay, guys? I love you, man. Peace out.